Hey everybody, it's me. This is my first live video. I am just figuring out all of the settings and yeah, it's pretty cool. I didn't know that you could actually put filters on a live chat, so that's fun. Um, so yeah, I was thinking that I was gonna be seeing some of you guys on here and hearing from you. Um, I don't see that in the messages yet, so I'm thinking, um, let me see. Let me try and like see. Oh, there we go. Now I can see your messages. I'm sorry about this is my first time, so I'm sorry about a couple of the glitches here. So I see um, Bruno, the Doberman. So hi from Texas. Are you guys doing okay down there with the flooding? I think it's like flooding in Houston, right? Um, Hi Kathleen. That's good. I'm glad you're okay. Um, I didn't get to read your whole message, Kathleen, but I'll try and keep up. Hi, Miss Cookie. Hi, Todd Boy. CMP61. Yay, Kathleen, you're off work to watch. That's cool. Hi, Kitty Kitty. Maybe Nala will come in and surprise us. Hi, Dana from Charlotte. North Robertson. Jamelia. So yeah, what's going on with you guys today? What's going on in your lives? Hi from Scotland. Hey Haley. I have a sick kiddo that's home with me today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Don't get your feelings hurt. He has a cold. Yeah, he's got a cold. Um so yeah. Oh thanks. I'm glad you like my hair. Hey Cedric. Um, yeah, today is my middle son Franklin's football game, so it's Friday football days. That's why we're all wearing red. I know he had to stay home today from school because he's sick. So, thank you, Greg. Yeah, so the football game is actually at 8 o'clock tonight. That's later than usual. Hey, Kathleen from Chicago. Um, Hi from London. That's cool. My oldest son is actually in Manchester right now, University of Manchester. So, yeah, he's over in the UK. Um, Texas football. Yeah, my son. So my son was playing corner, and now he's Franklin. I'm switching sons now. He was playing corner. Now he's playing linebacker. Hi, lifted Bodhisattva. I like that name. Oh, cool. Somebody's in Manchester. Yay. CBA too tired. Um, yeah, so he just started there for his master's program. Oh, you can't get on Instagram. Hi from Phoenix. Um, I don't have a dog. um, We'd have it just the cat, just Nala the cat. I'm honestly not a super pet person, but my middle son Franklin loves animals, and if it was up to him, we'd have like a whole farm and dogs and cats and everything. Thank you, Haley. Um, so, hi, Derek. Lexington, Kentucky. Wow. Last time I was in Kentucky, it was for a program I did with International Shabazz, Malcolm X's oldest son. Thank you, Christy. I think that was you. Your message just disappeared, but thank you for the encouraging message. I haven't been actually traveling that much myself. It's like my kids get out more than I do. Thank you. Yeah, these braids have been in for a month. I usually put them up on Fridays just for the game days. Thank you, kitty kitty. That's awesome. Say hi to your wife for me. Hey, wife of Bruno the Doberman. Aw, thanks for hiding at work to watch my live. I'm sorry that it's so early. I know I'm gonna try and do an evening one soon. I just wanted to kind of work out the kinks of, you know, the live chat and make sure. Hey, Jamelia, I'm glad you used that braiding tutorial. That's cool. Yeah, I might do a super chat or something at some point. But this one's just a live chat. So I'm in my art studio too, if you wonder where I'm at. I'm in the art studio, so I'll kind of show you, like, yeah, this is the art studio. Super interesting. Yeah, some people aren't on social media, so yeah, that's why I started doing YouTube, is because a lot of people were recommending that and they wanted me to do it because they're not on social media, or they just wanted to see videos of things like the braiding tutorials or cooking or just day in the life of type stuff. So yay, you like the day in the life of series? That's good. Those are fun to record. You like the cooking videos? Cool. Which print do you have, Haley? I'm glad that you ordered one. I'm always wondering, like, what to do for my next video. So if you have recommendations, or if you're like, oh, I just want another video about this, just let me know. Thanks. Yeah, I do have receipts for my info. Education videos. All right. Like, about what topic would you like to see me do another education video about? The only thing with that last series of the education videos, you like the vlogs? Okay. So was that because it was broken up into 4 different sessions or 4 different lectures, then I actually found that, like, a lot of people watched the 4th one or the 3rd one, but didn't actually go back to see the 1st or 2nd one. So that's not really how a class works. So that was, hey, I didn't see your name, but I see that you caught me live. Somebody new chimed in. Yeah, sorry about Langston. Hasn't yet gotten fully ready for the day. He still has bedhead because he slept in being sick. Oh my goodness. Nala wants to be in the video. Say hi, Nala. This is Franklin's cat. This is Nala. Where are our sisters? Video. Okay. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, so what I was saying is just that, like, on football days, game days, we usually wear red and get hyped up for Franklin's game. It's raining outside, so I'm a little bit kind of like, that's gonna suck for raining at a football game, but it's his senior year, so yay. Hi, Muffy. Thanks for the super chat post. Love you too. We are sisters keepers. Yes, definitely. I saw that flood in Houston. Are you okay, Renee? Is it cold in Virginia yet? I'm not in Virginia. I'm actually in Spokane. So, sorry, some of you guys, I didn't get all of those messages, but yeah, I'm in Spokane, Washington, so that's in the Northwest. A lot of people think it's Washington, D.C., but I'm in Washington State. That's good, Renee. I'm glad you're safe. I saw some bad things about that flood on the news. Yeah, thank you, Busha, for the compliment on the education videos. It's okay, kitty. Yeah, like Franklin was actually born in Northern Virginia because I went to Howard and we were living in Northern Virginia when I was in grad school. So that might be why you thought I was in Virginia. So yeah, if you want your messages to last a little bit longer on the screen, you can hit that little super chat thing, but I'm trying to keep up. Thank you for your support. It means so much. You guys get me through all the hard days because honestly, it's just, you know, some days it's just like the negativity really gets me down, but when there's supportive people, then it just really kind of keeps us lifted and keeps us moving forward. And anybody that's on Instagram, my kids do follow my Instagram and they also follow my YouTube channel, but they don't watch every single video. They kind of like got tired of the videos after a while. But just know that if you put a supportive comment or something on my Instagram, like my kids see that too, and my sister, so it helps all of us. So Nala's coming back into the room. Do I have a planner? I don't actually have a written planner. I do have a whiteboard though to keep track of all the things that are going on in my day and week and month. So I kind of like dry erase marker everything. Oh yeah, I saw the thing about Trudeau. I think it's just, you know, like everybody's waiting for the shoe to drop on the next person who had some yearbook photo in blackface or something, and then, you know, it's just kind of like, I wish that people would be more aware, and I don't know if some of that's a failure of the education system to have educated people about the history. But, you know, regardless, there is no excuse. I just think that, you know, with Trudeau and whatever, I mean, it's cancel culture is a huge thing for sure. And everybody wants to get mad and just write the person off for life, which I understand that sentiment, but I also feel like, you know, we're all human beings, and if you really were going to cancel every single person for a misstep, then you basically cancel everyone. So the person in the White House is getting away with a lot of stuff. He has not been impeached or canceled yet. But anyway, yeah. The cancel group, I mean, I think it's just like we need more grace and compassion and understanding. I think it's interesting to understand like the reasons why people do things. Like, was there ignorance? Then let's fix the ignorance, you know, or was there a, you know, respect or admiration for something? Then let's acknowledge that. And there's, you know, a difference in those two things. So I'm all about solutions. Like, let's fix the problems that are out there and not just focus on, like, you know, repeating the problems or doing the whole cancel culture thing. So I did write a book, Christy. It's out. It's called In Full Color, and the subtitle is Finding My Place in a Black and White World. And yeah, so that I did write a book. But yeah, it's on Amazon or Barnes and Noble, or you can also get it on my website, which is just racheldolezal.com. So yeah, that's true. Trauma and ignorance do cause a lot of problems. I definitely agree with that. Yeah, you guys, you know, that have issues, you can just go say that somewhere else. Yay, CMP 61. I'm glad you have a signed copy. That's awesome. Yeah, you can get a signed copy actually on my website, racheldolezal.com. I will autograph a copy for you. And hey, Vanessa, um, and even write you a little note. So, yeah. I have thought about writing another book, but this one still has to sell some more before I do that. It's not on Audible, but it is on um, Amazon Kindle, so you can get the electronic version. Thanks, Sarah. Um, but you, but yeah, you can't get the Audible yet. The reason why it's not on Audible and I can't get it on Audible is because the hard copy hasn't yet sold enough copies to actually like make an audio publisher interested in taking that project on. So yeah, I know. I thought about reading my book, but you know, I think that would violate the contract with the publisher. So I did read the foreword and the introduction. So on my YouTube channel, you can actually go back and kind of find those two. I also did kind of like think about doing like a chapter, but I wasn't sure if I should do like a sample chapter from the beginning or if I should do a sample chapter from the middle or the end or whatever. So yeah. So yeah, but I might actually read another little piece of my book on a YouTube video. So hi Bruno, yeah. I just ignore people until I can go block them, but you know, whatever. It doesn't, like, nobody can say anything I haven't heard before. It's like, what? I've heard so many things negative that I just ignore it. Yeah, that would be cool. You want to be the moderator? um, so, yay, Muffy. Thank you for the support. Like I said, it does really mean a lot to me to have the support. So, hi, Baraborn. I haven't actually thought of writing creative fiction. You know, fiction isn't really my genre. I like true stories. So, thank you. I might write it like a collection. I don't teach on Udemy or any of those other forums just because it's so much to set up, and I actually haven't set it all up to just get that, you know, accomplished. So I have so much on my plate. When people are like, you should just do one more thing, it's like, well, let me first get the things that I'm doing to succeed, and then I'll move on. So thank you for sticking up for me. I know a lot of people are. No, the mail wasn't sent by me. Don't even go there. Like, some people are just like so like, oh, drink the Kool-Aid of the media. Okay, that's good. Like, as if the media always tell the truth. But yeah. How about a book club? I actually did fly. The only book signing that I've done, other than the ones that I do on my, you know, website for signed copies that people order, it was in Baton Rouge, and it was like an all-black female book club, and they're like exclusive book club, like 12 members only, and they rotate like a book every month. Thanks for bumping the stand, Nala. So yeah. Anyway, I flew down there and talked to them, and that was super awesome. They all loved my book and brought me down there to their little club and it was an amazing. Okay, people in Baton Rouge have great food, so just saying, it was an amazing dinner. But that's the only book signing that I've done. All the other ones have been canceled. So, yeah, there's so many things to do for sure. I really do try and make good choices or wise choices about like what I choose to do, because if you're doing one thing, then you're obviously not having time to do something else. So, yeah. I did see Chelsea's Netflix special. Um, yeah, well, I don't know that I've necessarily pulled myself completely out of depression. I still battle it some days, but I do keep going. I am very determined. I'm probably one of the most stubborn, determined people out there. So, yeah, I will always keep going. I'll always keep bouncing back in some form, even if it's hard. So, um, yeah, so I thought I actually didn't finish I need to finish Chelsea's special. I started watching it, but I kind of thought that it was ironic, like she's making a special about white privilege and probably getting paid for it. I didn't get paid anything for my Netflix documentary because it was a documentary. Like the directors get paid, like she will get paid, but the people, I was kind of thinking about that, like people that she put in that film probably didn't get paid because Netflix doesn't pay anybody for documentaries. So that was kind of like a just kind of like a weird um, irony or twist or whatever. But like obviously some people just have, yeah, exactly, like only Chelsea got paid. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know how I feel about that. There's this guy, Tim Wise, who makes a lot, like thousands and thousands of dollars getting booked to speak about white privilege. And then he had a problem with me raising that as an issue. When I was faculty at Eastern Washington University, um, there was, like, we had a Black History program that the Africana Studies Department put together. Like, us as faculty, we actually came up with a speaker, a keynote speaker, and then another panel and some other things for the event. And yeah, so Tim Wise then happened to be in the area, and so Eastern Washington University booked him for Black History Month, and they were going to pay him like $10,000, but um, we had our own speakers. I can't block anybody while I'm on live that I know of. If I could, I would. But anyway, so I kind of raised the question, like, why is Tim Wise getting paid, like a white man getting paid more to speak about white privilege during Black History Month than our own Black History Month speaker who is African American, And then, so it became kind of an issue. Then Tim Wise, of course, tried to hate on me when it was convenient in 2015, so. I want to come to California or New York. I'm going to move next year. Once Franklin graduates, I am out of the Pacific Northwest for sure. So, yeah, Franklin's going to probably go to college in California, so. Thanks, Bruno. Yeah. Yeah, thanks. I hope Franklin wins too. Actually, Franklin and his team, the Saxons, and then also the team they're playing tonight are the only two undefeated teams. So in the league right now, in the division. So it's gonna be a tight game. Don't talk about my kids. Like, come on. Don't like, kids are off limits. So yeah. But anyways, am I moving east or west? I am probably gonna either just move south, like to California, or east, New York, DC, somewhere like that. And I might just leave the country altogether. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. But south of Florida, eek. The hurricane season, though, I don't know. I'm scared of hurricane season. Come to Scotland. I've never been to Scotland. Although, okay, thanks, Muffy. Let me try that. Let me see if I can click on this. And I don't know. There we go. Maybe that person's gone now. Yay. All right. Thanks, Muffy, for telling me that so that I could block him. See, I'm learning. This is my first live chat. Yeah. It deleted, I think it just deleted all his messages. So, yay. Mission accomplished. Italy, Caribbean, Africa. Well, I've thought about teaching in Kenya. I've been reaching out to a couple colleges over there, like University of Nairobi. I also thought about like Mauritius. Like there are different countries. Of course, Africa is my favorite continent for the vibe. I love being in South Africa. They gave me a really warm welcome there. But I don't know. Like I just am really open to whatever opportunity presents itself, because honestly I have not had a job opportunity for 4.5 years. So that's kind of what I'm looking for, is just a really good job opportunity. So yeah, South Africa is beautiful. So, and Isaiah actually was there for a semester. So yeah, he was there in South Africa for a semester. He also studied in Spain for a semester, and then came back here so he was back here for a year. So in the Netflix documentary, I would probably teach college. I would rather teach college. Hi from Canada. So the Netflix documentary, he was leaving for Spain, but yeah, he was actually came back here after his 2 semesters abroad, and then was here for a year and worked at a law firm, studied for the LSAT, and then took the LSAT. He actually got accepted into Sydney Law School, but he decided to go to University of Manchester because he also got accepted there for a master's degree in international studies. So he's doing his master's there. Then he's going to go from there to Sydney. So I don't know if there's anybody in Sydney, Australia out there, but my kiddo is far away right now. I'm having mom feelings about that. But I'm proud of him because he does want to do international law. So have I had an art showing? Yes, I've had a lot of, I've actually shown in 13 states, but I haven't shown in like 20 years. So yeah, it's been a while that I've, there haven't been any openings for art showings in my area. Spokane is very hostile still. Can I draw dogs? I've never done a picture of a dog that I can remember. I don't think I've ever drawn or painted a dog. I do have a good friend in Vegas, Jamelia. She actually brought us down there a couple years ago. So did the Netflix team treat me fairly? Well, I didn't actually personally get involved with Netflix that much because it was just a private film director that did the Netflix film. And so, we worked with the film director, and then she sold the film to Netflix. So, yeah, I was not super happy about that film. My kids and I don't watch it anymore, but I was happy with the fact that it seemed to kind of, win some people over or just clear up some things that people had questions about or whatever. I just felt like they catered so much to the opposition because they wanted to cover their backs. They didn't want to get backlash from releasing the film, so I feel like they edited it way down to just being the opposition, like anybody that was against me, and then me kind of just standing strong, and the kids, dealing with their questions and issues. And then, yeah, so it really wasn't, in a sense, like there were some things it showed, but it didn't show a lot. And they also didn't let me answer, like they didn't really let me speak. If you notice throughout the film, whenever I was asked a question, they would cut to me just like sitting there or something. They wouldn't actually show my answer. because I think the director was not interested in an academic discussion. She was more interested in like a heartstrings piece. So, um, hi to your wife again. Yeah, so yeah, documentaries are about point of view. So we opened up our family for the documentary in order to allow a neutral perspective on the real story. And I think that some of the backstory showed like the family backstory a little bit, like some of that was done justice, like my sister's situation was, was done justice. But a lot of the just like how I feel or who I am. I don't think, like my book talks about that. So the only place that my words have not been censored or shaped or twisted or given a spin is really in my book, which I know a lot of people don't read. They'd rather watch a movie. But just keep in mind that like every movie does have a certain spin on it, just like every interview has a spin on it. So, yeah. Um, yeah, my sister's doing good. I just saw her, was it 2 days ago, Wednesday. So yeah, she's doing good. I still do her hair all the time, so I see her all the time. Are things getting easier for me? Socially, like I love interacting with people online more than um, necessarily like, is my sister cute? You can see the documentary. You can decide. I think she's prettier than I am. But yeah, so things things have gotten a little bit easier in terms of going online, like on my Instagram or on YouTube. There are fewer people, as you've seen even on this chat. Like a lot of the haters have either just gotten tired or whatever. But I still see it every single day. I see some form of negativity. The one thing that has not gotten easier is to just make money. Applied to everywhere. I've applied to like even, I mean, I started clearly applying to universities and positions that I am qualified for, and then I started applying for just anything that could provide for us, and down to like minimum wage jobs at a hotel, like a maid at a hotel. I couldn't even get hired for that. I applied to a preschool, and I even did like a full day working with the kids, showing what I could do with art and different things. And they're like, we're really impressed by everything you did, but there was somebody on the team that doesn't know what you're going to say to the kids if they ask you about race, and therefore, we don't want to hire you. I'm like, in a professional setting, all you have to do is have an agreed upon statement if there's something like that, like a question about that. I mean, it's just, so it's been very discouraging. There's been no way for me to say, like, wait a minute, I do deserve this. It's just always, if there's one person against me, then I don't get the job. Like if they have any other applicants, they would rather give the job to another applicant. And I have a 5-page resume. I have a great resume. I was winning awards for my nonprofit leadership a month before everything popped off. I was winning awards for my mentoring and teaching also a month before. So in May of 2015, my resume was impeccable. And the only thing is that people now know that I have white parents, and that somehow changed everything. Like everything then just doesn't matter. Like all my work doesn't matter. So it's pretty crazy, honestly. But yeah, exactly. Like I would be happy to do that. I'm professional. And honestly, I never did put my personal identity out there. That's why a lot of people didn't know things about my past, because I felt like your personal life is what you keep at home, and you don't just talk about all that. So you just go to work, you do your job, and based on my work, people saw me how they saw me. So, yeah, I think a lot of it reflects more on the people who are shutting me out or making those decisions than it really even reflects on me as, my own worth or whatever. Yeah, I know. It's I'm not in a protected class because people don't even necessarily see me as a woman or a mother or whatever. They just see me as like, is she black or white? And that's it. And race is always a very dehumanizing process. When somebody's racialized one way or the other, it's like then you fall under the category of what all white people do or all black people do or whatever. Is Franklin still vegan? No. His friends got him to eat back to eating burgers. So yeah, he's not vegan anymore. So we're not vegan anymore because I cannot cook for multiple diets in the household. So yeah, I know being mixed is very similar type of thing. Like you're not black enough, you're not white enough. You just get that, you know, caught in between. In fact, anybody that's caught in between in any way, I think just has that same feeling of kind of, not fully belonging because you'll be, yeah, you're black, your friends will be like including you until there's a situation where it's like, yeah, but you're not really black or you're not really this or that. So you're always prepared to be rejected. That's how I feel. Like I have to be prepared to be rejected by every single person at any given time. So, yeah, exactly. We're all human. And technically, we're all members of the black human race if you really want to be technical scientifically, because we all go back to Africa and to a black mother eventually. So I think just the whole white supremacy ideology does not want to admit that, does not want to face that. So it gets um, treated as some kind of weird perspective. Thank you, VA 10294. um, so yeah, it sucks being the token or the only one for sure. My son Franklin, my middle son, he was at like the only black kid in his class so many different times. And one year I was like, oh cool, there are two mixed kids in your class. And so he came home from school and he's like, Mom, I'm the only black kid in my class again. And I'm like, but what about these two girls? And he's like, Mom, they don't know they're black. They're being raised by a white mom. They don't even know they're black. And they don't care if people call them certain names or whatever. So to him, he was the only one who was like aware, I guess, of his cultural um, place and then also just of history, because he was constantly the only one aware of who historical figures were in black history. So he just felt like he was like the only black kid for that reason, because he's the only one with that kind of woke perspective or whatever. But did any of you see my two recent interviews from either um, the BBC one or the Matt Delia, I think is his name, is confused, or any of the recent videos? um, the recent interviews. Aw, Haley. No links. So I did put the links on all my social media. So I did put the links for the interviews on Instagram and Twitter and my Facebook page. So thanks, Haley. The BBC one was kind of, it was a little combative because it seemed like the moderator or the host did not want to face just historical facts. He kept trying to just change how things are, so it was interesting. Um, so yeah, I didn't quite catch that question that somebody, if you want to send that message back, I'll see it the next time. So yeah, I'm gonna probably wrap this up in about a minute. It's been about 39 minutes. Adrian Childs, yeah, he was trying to be clever, but then he didn't know that I'd actually researched him. He was surprised. He was like, wait, what? You know about my Croatian? Like, is that just... I was like, yeah, I do my research. No, talk more. Well, I have to get out. I'll give you 5 more minutes. How about that? And then I'm going to have to go because I have a conference call that 11 that I've got to prep for. So thank you for the love, Tenzin. My next YouTube video, I have honestly just been trying to, I know it's been 7 days. I've been trying to decide what I'm going to make a video of because my, just our life, our entire schedule has shifted the last couple of weeks with not only school schedule starting, but also Langston has started a new therapy program. So for speech therapy. Oh, honey, did you give Mama kisses? Kisses. Oh, yeah. He said, "Mom, all day, cause you're home today, huh?" You say hi. Yeah, we can do. I can do another day in the life of. Langston, here, take your cup. He wants me to come put his movie on for him. Yeah, so I could do another day in the life of, or cooking, or just, you know, anything I'm happy to do. I finally did get my YouTube channel monetized, but I've only made like $18 since monetizing it, and you have to make $100 before they pay you, so I'm still just like working through learning this whole process. You have lipstick on your cheek now? Say hi. Do you see yourself in the video? Woo! You're silly. All right. He's not feeling well. He's got a little fever, a little cold. Bye, Vanessa. So, yeah, class on race. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do is post maybe like the syllabi of the other classes that I taught. Thank you for watching the videos. And then just see like what people want me to do a little bit more on next. So yeah, I know I miss teaching. I miss all my students. And I hope that someday I'll be able to get back to teaching. I wouldn't go except for like the cat is bugging me because she wants outside. Langston wants his movie played. So it's like the two littlest ones are the ones that run the show. You guys run the show, huh? You and Nala. Yeah, you and Nala. All right, well, I know I will keep fighting for my right to teach. I will keep sending out those applications. But bye for now. Love to everyone. I hope you guys have a good day, and I will post on my Instagram and, well, probably just Instagram. I will post what happens with Franklin's game. So, oh yeah, do fly here to get your hair done. I will definitely do your hair because that's what occupies most of my time, is trying to get enough braids in to pay those bills. So, bye everyone. See you next time.